guys, Sam Muzzard here again, and you're tuning into 19 Weeks Out Comp Prep with me, Sam Muzzard. So as of today, we are currently 19 weeks out from the ICN South Australian State Titles, and I'm pretty pumped with how it's all coming together. Last week, my skin fold said that I was down to 16.1%, and today I'm down to 15.4%. So you know what that means, right? I lost fat! So far, everything's coming together really well. Can't really complain. Training's been good, food's been on point, adherence is great. I'm feeling like 100% committed to the whole process, which you need to be in order to look awesome. Still been following the Jeff Nippard training program, and I'm really enjoying it. We just finished week 7, and all of the lifts have been increasing and improving. Everything feels really good. My joints don't feel horrible. All in all, it's been really good. So it's a 10-week program, and we're supposed to be projected to help us increase our 1 rep max in like a bench, squat, and dead. I don't know how that's going to go while being in a calorie deficit, but I will keep you guys updated on the whole process. I've been tracking all of my steps on the Apple Watch, and I have to say, these things are amazing. You can compete with your friends who also have Apple Watches and then like try and close all your rings. You know what I've found to be really good with these things? Is that it helps you to make sure that you're not being a lazy shit. So like, you have to close your rings, and then you know how many steps that you've done a day, and if you haven't done very much, well then, you have to get off your ass and get moving. I've made a goal that I have to try to hit 10,000 steps a day, which isn't really all that bad. And I want to try to at least burn 1,000 calories a day. At the moment with my nutrition, my calories aren't like amazing. I mean, my metabolism's not the fastest metabolism that I know of. However, so it's been 4 weeks since we've started this prep. I'm going to now have a small little diet break, and I'm going to increase my calories by about 400 for the next 2 weeks, just to see if I can get things moving just a little bit better. And then we'll nudge it back down after, well, that 2 weeks. So with 19 weeks to go, I've calculated that each week I need to lose 0.54% a week in order to achieve the goal of getting to 5% by that time. And at the moment, that's a pretty achievable equation to try to reach. The skin fold calipers are a really amazing tool into tracking and monitoring progress. Standing on the scales can just tell you one thing, your weight. It doesn't tell you if you're building any lean mass and if you're losing fat mass. So with our clients, and what we do here at the base is that we use these calipers every fortnight on our clients to make sure that they're actually making progress in the necessary areas that they need to, and so that we can actually give them some feedback and go, yeah, what you're doing is working, or maybe we need to up the game. So if you needed some help with these things and you want to like look, if you've got a different coach and you just want to know that things are working, feel free to hit me up, and if you live here in Adelaide, obviously, and then we can go through the system and track it for you. I'm noticing more improvements at the moment around my midsection. Everything's feeling a little bit tighter, which you guys will see in the next clip as I go through my weekly posing. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message. Like, share, and subscribe, and stay humble and don't be knob. All right, and here we go once again. So we are currently at 19 weeks out. I can notice of a substantial change within my quads and around my midsection this week. A little bit tighter, and things just feel less frumpy. And if you've competed in a bodybuilding competition before, you would know that that frumpy feeling is a real shitty little process part of it. So like, you go from feeling like fat to then like getting a bit leaner, you go through a little frumpy phase. And I'm feeling less frumpy. So things are moving in the right direction. So it's only been 4 weeks since the prep, and I've managed to lose, I think it's about 4 or something percent. The equation's getting a lot more achievable to get to that 5% mark on this 14-site skin fold system. I just need to now lose 0.54% a week. I've dropped 0.7 this week, so I'm still hitting more than what I need to achieve in order to get to that result. My lean mass also happened to improve by 300 grams this week. Training's been pretty intense. We're coming up closer to the end of the 10-week program by Jeff Nippard, and me and my training partners, we've been really enjoying it. It's been great. Can't really complain. I mean, it's making me do different exercises than what I'm used to, so my body has to adapt to different stimulus. And I probably will just do the exact same program again, however, once this is completed, just to see if I can make any more little gains following this process. So I'm pretty happy with how things are coming along. Posing's not too bad. It feels easy to pose when you start getting leaner too. So on that note, thank you for tuning in. See you guys next week. Stay humble and don't be a knob.